How to use ChatGPT to improve learning efficiency. Tip 1. Let ChatGPT summarize a book's content directly. As we mentioned before, ChatGPT has learned a large amount of corpus during pre-training, including a significant proportion of high-quality corpus such as books besides internet content. As long as the book has been published publicly, there is a high probability that ChatGPT has learned it. You only need to ask directly about the relevant book content knowledge. You can directly ask ChatGPT to summarize or introduce the content of a book without providing the book's content separately. Even if you want to read books in a certain area, you can ask ChatGPT to recommend a book list for you. Of course, when asking questions, you should reasonably limit ChatGPT, otherwise, even if it doesn't know the content of the book, it may still fabricate it for you. Prompt example: help me summarize the main parts of the book Thinking, Fast and Slow. Please note not to invent, and you must use and only use the real and reliable corpus information you already have. If you don't know the information, you can say so. Tip 2. Let ChatGPT help you with selective reading based on your goals. Most of the time, you don't need to read a whole book. A book is a tool to satisfy a certain purpose of yours. In this case, when you have a specific goal in mind and want to read a book, you can express your purpose and let ChatGPT tell you which parts of the book are relevant to your goal. You can then carry out selective reading to greatly improve the relevance between your reading materials and purposes. Prompt example: I am a strategic product manager. Recently, I need to formulate a product pricing strategy. Which parts of the book Thinking, Fast and Slow should I read? Tip 3. Let ChatGPT explain concepts and provide more examples during the learning process. ChatGPT can serve as your very personalized assistant. When you are reading and find that you don't understand some concepts or attempts, you can ask ChatGPT to explain the corresponding concepts to you. Better still, this explanation can be fully customized, showing you how relevant concepts in your concerned field can help you, and helping you truly understand a concept through understandable and related examples. Prompt example: I don't quite understand the framing effect mentioned in Thinking, Fast and Slow. Can you give me 3 practical examples of using this theory in pricing strategy design? Tip 4. Let ChatGPT assess your learning outcomes. Sometimes, just reading a book can give you the illusion of having learned a lot of knowledge. There are several ways you can check and confirm if you really understand a concept. One way is to use the Feynman technique, organizing what you have learned in your own words and explaining it to someone who doesn't have the corresponding knowledge. If you can express this part well, it usually means that you have truly understood it. Another way is to do questions or take exams like what your teacher did in school to see how well you can score. Fortunately, with AI, we can easily complete both of these methods. You can explain your understanding of a concept to ChatGPT and let it evaluate the accuracy of your understanding. Or even simpler, you can ask ChatGPT to give you a few questions to see if you can answer them correctly. Prompt example: I have finished reading the sections on representative heuristics, availability heuristics, and overconfidence in Thinking, Fast and Slow. Please give me a few multiple-choice questions to verify if my understanding of this part is accurate. Tip 5. Organize notes and write book reviews. After reading a book, there is another way to improve your mastery of the content, which is to complete the writing of notes or book reviews with ChatGPT. Of course, you can also completely delegate the task of writing reading notes to ChatGPT, but this process lacking your own cognitive participation actually has little value as it's not your own work and you may not remember anything. On the other hand, if you record everything yourself, the task of organizing the content can be very time-consuming. So a cooperative way between you and ChatGPT is that you can record any content you are interested in or pay attention to during reading, interspersed with some of your own thoughts and understandings. But after finishing reading, you can ask ChatGPT to help you organize it, which saves time while ensuring that your mind has participated in the processing of important content during this process. Prompt example: the following are some content I recorded while reading. Please help me organize them into more systematic reading notes. If you have any other scenarios you'd like to know about, please let me know in the comments section. Thank you.